shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. Not if the prize is meant for we will claim. When that was mine, without a shred of peace. Hail to Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, Fatherland, please lead us up and pledge. Defending thee shall be the dedication. Seeking abroad will cause a privilege. The waving storm, the big memories, the fleet shall not rescue of life of liberty.
This song is coming from IPOB Biafra State. We dedicate the song to our Queen Mother, Ibeze, Sele, Kano, and all the Biafran that departed. May their soul rest in the bosom of Almighty God. He say,
oh mama, Jacob, rest in peace. Oh mama, Jacob, rest in peace.
Ingma, oh Ingma, Ingma, retire me, mommy, retire me, oh Ingma, Dede yo popo, uni tire me,
oh mama, Jacob, rest in peace. Oh mama, Jacob, rest in peace.
Mama,
oh mama, Jacob, rest in peace. Oh mama, Jacob, rest in peace.
oh my God. Yeah, Mama, I was shocked that you are gone. Oh, no one but you, Mama. When we think about you, we are sharing tears. Oh, Mama. Oh, without you, there is no other, Mama. I cry every day because of you, Mama. Oh, Mama, rest in peace is hard to say, Mama. If I could bring back the days, I would bring back you, Mama. Because I miss you, Mama. You took care of me, Mama.
Oh, Mama, Jacob, rest in peace. Oh, Mama, Jacob,
Rang, Unebesna, IPOB, Unebesna, there's some people, Unebesna, Afara Kingdom, Unebesna, Nandekano, Unebesna, Tukwe werego.
Oh mama, Jacob ma, every name rest in peace. Oh mama, Jacob ma, every name you rest in peace.
One another. This is part of media. Dedicating this tribute to our late parents. Eze Okukano and Lolo Ugweze Kano. Iwe we go me Iwe and name me one Ugweze Kano now. Me one Eze Okukano now. Oh, Baba Merekini, Eze Kano now. Freedom, I can pay you back for this great one. Grandmother, yes you are. I will always honor you, mom. You my hero. Daddy, you sacrifice your blood for my freedom. Yes, from my eyes when I hear you were no more. I cannot pay you back 'cause you mean the world to me. You my mentor. I know you been in there, to know. I used to rule and know. Oh, won't give me that road. Yeah. Oh yeah, try it because you might not be running,
Yes, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world. Of course, we are still in the morning mood. Of course, we will not forget that the father, good parents of our leader, Mazen and the Kano, the king and the queen, passed away not long ago. They died as a result of having been traumatized, witnessing Nigeria people kill over 50 people. You know, there is official record of about 28 brothers who were shot down on that day. But we all know that that record is not the people who died, because after that very day, we begin to discover the dead body of some of them from within the vicinity. But having said so, this killing, to the extent that Jack, the dog of our leader, was even killed. Our leader's sister was killed in the presence of his mother, his aged mother and father. They didn't survive the trauma. They passed on. People will not understand. This reminds us of when they went to Barrister Jofor's house. Barrister Jofor's mother is old, of course, with his age. You'll be able to know the age of his mother. They used gun to hit that woman on the waist. They harassed everybody. These people use us for ritual, carrying out every form of ritual practices. And then some people want us to live in denial. I must remind you, we are still mourning. So any idiot that have been sent to Afari Beku, that you are army, you are a soldier, whatever useless name they call you, you are signatory. God will punish you this morning. God will punish you. The man and the woman you kill, we have not asked you. We just want to bury them. We believe there are good men and women across the globe who will call all of you to order. That is the reason why we are watching patiently. Who know if there is any good man somewhere, good woman somewhere, who will come out and ask terrorists like Buhari, terrorists like Obasanjo, terrorists like Tiwa Danjuma, terrorists like Dangote, terrorists like Lamido. All these people are terrorists. They are war criminals. They killed millions of people with the guidance and directive or leadership or directed by British government just to keep the oil and other natural resources in our land to themselves. They want us to live in denial. But they've been trying to cover this up for a very long time. To this very moment, we are still here. We will make them understand that we don't live in denial. And as far as the world is concerned, they will be accountable. They will be held account. We know there is a lunatic somewhere there who is waiting to see how he will crumple on Biafra. But we can assure you that this generation will not fold their hand. If you are here, you are a Biafran, you are yet to buy your gun. May the Lord be with you. Benedictions do us in circular. If you are here, you are a Biafran, and you have not prepared your heart, because Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, one Nigeria will be led by British government to slaughter us again. May the Lord be with you. This is Radio Biafra Extra. And like Mazim Efo we say, with every degree of certainty, we are reaching to all of you across the globe. Of course, this morning I have left Yorugudu right there in Afari Beku. We are in Afari Beku. We will remember the Queen and the King. Radio Biafra is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazuchuka from Efo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. Anambra State is Biafra land. He understands what Nigeria is all about. He made a pledge and see, as far as I'm here, I swear to Biafra that from my beginning of this journey to the end of this journey, I will remain to defend this radio station that you will not see corruption. But not just this radio station, it's so much we can't explain. You may not be able to comprehend it. But like I always say, one day you will appreciate the mindset behind those words. Mazu Chuka from Efo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazen Nandioku Kano. I can tell you as a German that for over 60 years, nobody has stood up to speak for your collective interest. I challenge you, Idoma. No Idoma man has stood up to speak for the collective interest of Idoma. But you are going to tell me, no, you have David Mark, but David Mark is part of the terrorists. But you are very useless if you tell me that, because you don't know that they divide Idoma into two. They leave some in Cross River State. Today now, Idoma and Cross River State is not related to Idoma and Benue State. But we know all of you have problem, and your problem is Nigeria. We will cure you. But then I have to say to Idoma, Anya hule hule, Anya cho. It doesn't mean if you are a Gala, I can tell you for the past 60 years, nobody has stood up to speak for a Gala people. Nobody. Who? Is he after of a Gala? After of a Gala, if he's not strong for himself, by now Fulani would have overrun a Gala land. I give it to him. He's doing the best he can. But those of you who carry gun, even till today as we are talking, you are carrying gun from Nigeria. I can assure you that all your father who were misled to fight against their people during the war, they have dislodged all of them. You will die with Boko Haram. Honestly, we do not live in denial. You can say you are Ikwiri, you are Abo. Just give me a name of one man who has come out and say, this is, I don't want to call our leader the leader of Hausa and Yoruba. I don't want to go that way. Because he remains the one man who is speaking for the good of Yoruba people. And the day Yoruba will turn their back and betray them, Yoruba will die more miserable than they can understand. Look at Mazen and the kind of fighting for Shiwore, fighting for Yoruba people. I don't know what manner of man is this. I tell you, if I say he's the leader of Hausa and one Nigeria, you will misunderstand me. But he's still the leader of Hausa people. Only he can't lead Fulani. Fulani are lunatics. He lead Hausa. He was in prison and canvassing for all of them. And when we tell you he's our supreme leader, the one and the only man that commands our loyalty, your brain will not make you understand what we are talking about. You are listening to the grammar, supreme. Who is supreme? But I tell you, one man commands our loyalty. One day you will understand. Fulani, that thing you are doing, we will lead the soldier of Hausa against you. And that is how it will happen to every idiot. What we are here is to unite the, how do this, my brother, call them? The poor masses. We are here to lead a soldier of the poor masses. You don't know how we are coming. Look at them. They are looking at Igbo, man. Hey, kill Igbo, oppress Igbo, harass Igbo. It will stop. We are leading a soldier of Hausa. We are leading the soldier of Nupe, Gware, Adamawa, all the minorities in the north. We will lead them. We will lead a soldier of Yoruba. We Biafrans, we will lead all Nigeria against the British government and against the idiot Fulani and one Nigerianist. And so if you are Yoruba man, you think it's politics, Tinubu, get ready. You are Hausa man, you think it's politics, get ready. You are Fulani, you are born to rule Abi, to rule Hausa or to rule me. Get ready. You are Nayanwodu. Shame on all of you. Yoruba form of Motekon. They didn't call a Fulani to supervise it. Their discussion. Even Hausa, as they are, even though they are conquered by Fulani, they did their own operation, Damburu Wakashigi. They didn't call Fulani to supervise them. And Nayanwodu and governors of shameless people. He went to call Fulani to help you organize Operation Ubunigwe. Chukwuka Adwonule Ntwishi. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remained the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. From Efik to Enan to Ibibio. Everywhere, nobody did this until he came. And when we say holy, holy, Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. You can only get mad because you don't understand. Man fear what they don't understand. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. And Abia State is Biafra land. But before you skip my mind, may I remind you that our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, will be on air this evening. Biafran time, 7 p.m. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our Supreme Leader, will be on air this evening to address Biafrans across the globe. You know, the last time I made this announcement, I told Facebook, I told all the people who have been influenced, induced by corruption, the money stolen from our land, that it will be on air. So let them shut down. Facebook close, satellite close, all of you close. But that gospel is still trending. You are not going anywhere. Delay is not denial. You can delay Biafra restoration. You can't stop it. Do you get it? So Facebook, Yoruba on Facebook, better get ready, 7 p.m. shut Facebook down. Instagram, Telegram, Monogram, Oporogram, anything you are, shut down. Satellite, all of you shut down. Because the voice that deliver blacks is about to speak. Only voice delivering black people, or Setiana. Having said that, I am George Onyibe. I come from Abo. Do I have to be broadcasting from Afari Beku? Afari Beku. We are the prince and the princesses of Afari Beku. The woman we are burying is our mother. If we don't want to be greedy, that is why we are saying the parents of our leader. It's General Mama and General Papa. This is when the people who these people have acted as a mother or father to. This is the time we show them solidarity. We show them love. We don't understand the garbage Nigeria is talking about. IPOB cannot bury. But there is nothing about IPOB or Biafra here. Nothing about Nigeria here. The only thing that stands is that the queen and the king must be laid to rest. Anyhow, it's going to be. It's going to be. If you are not there now, I believe you are on your way. Today is the 13th day of the month of February. Tomorrow is the day. Nigerian, bring your hair. All those drone helicopter, come and kill. But this won't be the last. We will give you the pleasure of killing. We have said to the Creator, we have made a vow that if in his infinite wisdom, he chooses the sacrifice of our life to give us Biafra, and then we will gladly lay down this life. We don't need to suffer further. If God now say, I need 1 million Biafran people, go to Abuja and kill yourself, we will do that. But believe me, we are not stupid. We will give you what you want. You want suicide bomber, we will give you. We don't threaten you. Anything you want, we will give you. We are going to cause chaos. Europe will not survive it. The world will feel our pain after we are gone. That is why we are appealing to conscious people. Did I say appealing? Yes. We are begging good men and women. We have suffered enough as a people. Divide Nigeria and let us go. We won't allow you to kill us. Calculated attempt has been made over and over to stop us as a people. But like our father will always say, they thought they can bury us. They never know we are seed. We understand the more this liberation of our people linger, the more we become more endangered species. When my brother China Samuru came on air yesterday, he said something and it shocked me. He talked about generation from Eritrea to other countries, Sudan, who are fighting presently war to liberate them people. And I say, no, this generation, like our leaders say, if the only option is war, we will give you Biafra Haram. Forget about the child's play Boko Haram. If it is suicide bomber, we will give you Awusa Fulani, one Nigeria. All of you will run out of this one Nigeria. God is my witness. I won't proceed until I acknowledge the Creator. For in the end, he is the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. For without him, we are gone as a people. Edema ezi Chineke enigwe na-agba ya ma n'ụwa na-asị n'edema. Edema ezi Chineke ụka bunye aha gị enu onye na-eme maka ịbụ Chineke ka bunye aha gị enu o kwere nkwa mee ya ka ịbụ anyị na-aja gị mma o maka eziokwu n'ịbụ sọ mma ịhụnanya nina gị obiọma gị o juru anya ewo inwe gị mgbanwe ọ dị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alfa Omega anyị niile na-asị na dị mma o. You see, without wasting much of our time, we will go to our study this morning, which is simply titled, We Do Not Live in Denial. We do not live in denial in IPOB. IPOB members do not live in denial. Make no mistake about it. Because you are a Biafran does not mean you are IPOB. But of course, because you are IPOB means you are Biafra. We do not live in denial in IPOB. There are a lot of Biafrans who are living in denial. All the governors in Biafra land are living in denial. Most of the monarchs are living in denial. Most of the Igwe are living in denial. But the moment you come into IPOB, you are born again. You are sanctified. You are cleansed and you are ready for the kingdom of heaven. When we say come to IPOB, we want you to be born again. We want you to be born again. You won't understand. IPOB is the answer to our prayer. Don't let me remember in those days. Move on, don't be frightened. None they can is with us. We shall overcome, brothers. I say move on, don't be frightened. All of us must go home to our father's land. Look for IPOB and join. We do not live in denial. One hopeless situation that characterizes the people of Nigeria is they are constantly living in denial of their true situation of things around them. A very hopeless situation about Nigeria. Nigerians are the only people in the world who are suffering and they are smiling. They live in denial. And I keep referencing Fela. He saw this truth even before we were born. He said, Nigerians, they are suffering, they are smiling. I want you, if you are listening to me, look at the face of all Homo sapiens on the face of the planet. Look at the one that laugh more. It's Nigerians. And look at the one that suffer more. It's Nigeria. Their level of hypocrisy make them live in denial. You watch them on the television presenting news, you will think Nigeria is a heaven. They live in denial. As I'm talking to you now, you tune to any radio prepared by the zoo people and hear how they talk. I'm telling you this night, more than 50,000 Nigerians would have been slaughtered to some lunatic who say they are Boko Haram. But Nigeria is going to present the case as if it really doesn't matter. And then you are going to hear them say, well, it's quite unfortunate that there's about 50,000 people who were actually killed by the bandits. How can you see Boko Haram, Fulani Hesmen, Miatiala? You're trying to call them bandits or kidnapper or invaders. Very soon they will call them militant or what other name do they call, or cultists. This is living in denial. You know Lamido, Samisi Lamido have handled what is happening. Abakeare have handled what is happening. Kwankwaso have handled what is happening. We all know the people sponsoring terrorism. They want to remain in power because they are born to rule. But you live in denial. You see Nigerians, they are smiling. When some people avoid you, I don't blame them. Because you see somebody who is in Nigeria, he look big, he look fat, robust. You think he's living well. Just open up for the person small. The next thing you hear is, bro, you feel find me something. But they are looking more happier than you. Their stomach is bigger than you. Because Nigerians know how to live in denial. But here in IPOB, we do not live in self-denial of any kind. This character tendency of living in denial was influenced into the people's life through the following method. For Nigerians to get to the level where they now live in self-denial, there were processes that lead them there. They don't understand. Nigerians are so stupid that I don't know. Revolution have not started because of this self-denial. Very stupid set of human beings. But this is the part they don't like. But this is the truth. We wake up one day, there is one man who don't have sense. They call him Goodluck Ebere Jonathan. And he said, fuel is going to be sold for 47 naira per liter. All the hopeless pastor and 419 Yoruba pastor hit the street. Oh, Goodluck want to kill us. We have fuel. How can this Goodluck? How can he increase fuel? Oh, Goodluck want to kill us. Hey, Goodluck. Yoruba pastor, so now they are doing peaceful protests for you, and you think it's a sign of being led by the Holy Spirit. God will punish all of you. I call Goodluck very hopeless idiot. Because if he had declared Biafra as he was instructed, by now the level formation will be, the war formation will be different. But we love him anyway. He's our own, and Nigeria will bear testament, including Fulani and Hausa and Yoruba will bear testament that he's the best man who have ruled this country. Having said that, all of them hit the street. Where are all those idiots now? They are hiding under the umbrella of our leader. Because we can't talk to Shiwore now. Because he has found mercy on the side of our leader. Idiot. He lead the newspaper that scattered Goodluck Ebere Jonathan. But let's believe they are born again. And they better not make mistake, because this time they will not survive. They will heap upon trouble that they have caused before. We are keeping quiet. And then you will see some other group of misguided fella. They will sit somewhere and say, if Nigeria lie, it may make them increase fuel, even though they sell at $1 million, we go still buy, no problem. You're living in denial. You're living in denial. And some people will say, yeah, we come to collect our subsidy money, but you are living in denial. How can we have fuel and we don't have refinery? How can you take fuel from our backyard and then you travel on plane over 1 million kilometers away from that place, refine the same crude oil, and you bring it back to us, and you are charged, no, Nigeria is going forward, it's a young democracy. Thunder will fire all of you. This is living in denial. This is who Nigerians are. When we are angry, people don't know. We are human beings, but we have been made to live like animal. And all of a sudden, late terrorist Buhari entered office. He told you 47 naira is too small. He took it to 147 naira. And now that is the time he say, yes, he's fighting corruption. He's fighting, but you know he's bad. You know it's not normal. But you have to live in self-denial. And then they will bring Mark and be following all of you idiot on the street. Yes, how do you see the increase of fuel by the President General Buhari? Go and look at Nigeria Info. Guardian newspaper told you that the man in Aso Rock supposedly is General Buhari. When they are talking about General Buhari on the newspaper, the news presenters in Nigeria will remove the general. Somebody asked them a question and say, if you don't want to read the headline as presented by Guardian newspaper or any other idiot newspaper in Nigeria, then don't read it. The Guardian newspaper told you that the president of Nigeria is General Muhammadu Buhari, which we know is an imposter, Jubilee from Sudan. But you at least go by that name. Don't tell us President Muhammadu Buhari. That is not what is written in the newspaper. It is written General Buhari. So you know we are being ruled by decree and not constitution. But you want to live in self-denial. But there are processes that led you there. Hey, go better is well. How can it be well inside the well? Now, no get sense. The Yoruba pastors are properly balancing your stupidity for your hopeless, miserable life. And you can't see what you are telling you. When I tell you, oh, Daddy Adeboye, that the Yoruba pastor leading you to heaven, you are idiot, you were born in hell. I want all of you to get mad, but we tell you, you are not ready for what is coming. If you like, get sense. If you don't like, don't get sense. Since I was born till today, Nigerians continually go backward. But these people are going to tell you, they speak grammar and deceive all of you. According to economic GDP, Nigeria is 60% advanced. According to economic EQQ, Nigeria is commercially. When they finish speaking English, you won't even know that Ghana money, ordinary one Ghana CD, is almost 1 million naira of Nigeria money. Idiots everywhere. You live in self-denial. No, it's not your fault. The religious system has actually finished you. Minus Bishop Kuka, minus the fact that good people in America, should I say Donald Trump government, send a signal and say, Nigeria, stop killing Christians. Nobody's saying anything because they know IPOB are the Christians they are killing. You talk about Christian, it's IPOB. You talk about Jewish, it's IPOB. So when you hear the police commissioner in Abia State telling you, we don't want IPOB and a Jewish Christian community to come to the burial of Mazen and the Kanu parents, what they are trying to tell you is simple. Biafrans, we are going to kill Christians. No Christians should come there. IPOB is the Christian. The Jewish community is still IPOB. But then they prepare Yoruba. I'm telling you, Yoruba, 80% of Yoruba are Muslim. So how can you tell me Yoruba are the Christian? The people in the north, 90% of them are Muslim. So how can you tell me they are the Christian? But here in Biafra land, 99.9% are Christian. You see anybody who is a Muslim like Asare, he's a contractor, we know him. We don't live in denial. Any idiot Biafran who tell you he's a Muslim and he's still a Muslim, it's because the oath we kill them. That is why they are still there. It's not in our DNA. Islam can't work. Everything about us abhor it. So the Yoruba pastors are the one who are responsible brainwashing us. You are there now paying first fruit, second fruit, third fruit, fifth fruit. And you think they will let Nigeria divide so they can be collecting their 10%. Who is Israel paying tithe to? You people don't have sense. Are you people idiots? We need money to buy guns and bullets and chase this idiot out of our land. You are there running for the war, the very war they have brought to our door. Do I begin to repeat what our leaders say? Must we spell everything out? Bring those 10% to IPOB and let us see if God will not bless your next generation and make them sincere leaders because you labored for it. You are there giving Yoruba. When you get the yeah, I want to give to this ministry. You are giving to Yoruba man. Stop fooling yourself, Igbo people. Biafra people, stop fooling yourself. God punish all of you. This is the part you don't like, but this is the bitter truth. And so inside the church, they now tell you, you see, the Lord will deliver you. You say, amen. The Lord will, when they want to see that you are flowing to Biafra, they now say, God will settle Biafra matter. You say, amen. But at the end of the day, they say, stand up and pray for one Nigeria. And then you live in denial and you pray for one Nigeria. And that is why Omajoha will single all of you out. Have you seen Yoruba pastor, any idiot pastor, talk about Biafra? Why are they living in denial? So they arrange your brain, finish you. When you are talking, you know, we the children of God, do you know anything about God? One day I will be broadcasting here. I will send blindness to all the enemy of Biafra. You people will see the 10th plague has started already. Anybody who have killed Biafra, they will kill your people. God one is a testament to that. You people will see miracle, don't worry. One day I will be here now, I will release it. Ma send urubus keke. Ma soon do. I hit you. You have accident where you are with your bad belly. That is when you will know that there is a God in heaven who preside over what you are doing here. Ndiara. But I don't know. I don't just understand the kind of man our leader is to be able to tolerate all these things. It's unbelievable. They finish your head. Biafra pastors are there looking for small changes. When you are a fine girl, they sleep with you. God help you, you are a single mother, you become their cuckoo. Then they are looking for small changes. That is what some Biafran pastors are doing. They don't have sense. Yoruba pastor are buying private jet. Thunder will fire all of you. They will brainwash you. You can't reason properly. If I call you now, please give me your tithe. Let's use buy a recharge card and deliver your children. He said, no, I haven't paid my tithe. Who told you tithe is more important than saving Biafra? That person is lying for you. Is coming from hellfire. Everything in the Bible passed away. Only tithe didn't pass away because you have idiots brainwashing you. The one that don't have money because they want them to remain poor. They are bumping themselves. And so both from Biafra land to Yoruba land to Northern land, everybody is living in denial. They use victimization to make us live in denial. All the governors in Biafra land know the truth. But if you venture come out and say the truth, you will be victimized. I want the world to watch what they are going to do to Bishop Kuka for saying the truth. He will be victimized, but we are following them up. I want the world to be monitoring the issue of Abalibe. They will be victimized. All the people who try to speak about Biafra, they have all been victimized. I look at a Charlie boy and I keep him quiet and I monitor him. I hope he's the son of his father. His father was appointed to hand over the issue of people who will look at the war they call, the genocide they call war. Oputa, Charlie boy father was humiliated by Obasanjo. The idiot Babangida didn't go. Nobody honored him. That man could not have been more frustrated in his life to understand that Nigeria want us to live in denial. They want us to believe they didn't kill our father. It was just a misunderstanding. Asaba people are still crying. Asaba massacre can never be blotted out of the history. Those who drowned in Atlantic Ocean are crying. Those who took their money are crying. Everything you have done, it doesn't go away. It's not going away. Even if you want to go away, we will not allow it to go away because the sacrifice of our fallen heroes will not be in vain. Go to our leaders' Twitter handle, you will see there. He said the gospel must be preached because all this sacrifice will not go away. Our sleepless night, everything we have given up, it will not be in vain. We have made a vow with the heaven. We will not sleep under the same heaven with all these idiots. And we are not going to give sleep to our heart until Biafra is restored. Those who have the power to amalgamate Nigeria, please come and de-amalgamate Nigeria because this thing will meet all of you. So they victimize you. And as such, you don't want to be victimized. You live in denial. They will call you now and say, yes, Mr. Jumbu, how do you see what happened to Onyibe? You say, well, we believe in the government. The government will be able to do the right thing. If they remove Onyibe, I think Onyibe should go to the court and then make appeal. But the court is a Saudi Arabia court in Nigeria. Saudi Arabia court influenced by British government in Nigeria. How do you expect justice from Muhammad when you are a servant of Jesus Christ? Are you not an idiot? Your Bible tells you there is no relationship between Muhammad and Jesus Christ. Pope of Rome is going to tell you Jesus Christ and Muhammad are friends. God wants you to love yourself. You better go and rewrite the Bible because you people's action is contradicting the Bible and the Quran already. This is the problem. The harassment also becomes a means of living in denial. You'll just be traveling on your own here in Biafra land. You get to a checking point, you see these Fulani boys who has not brushed their teeth for almost 1 month. All those animals in human skin. You just, oh yeah, clear. Oh yeah, I say clear. All of you come down. Start doing frog jump. Start doing this one. Do you know what Idiabo and Buhari did to you in the name of war against indiscipline? Look at the idiot now. You just be driving with your family. One idiot Bara with Rambanza will tell you, get out of this motor, start doing picking in the presence of your children. There was one day I was driving. Some idiot were escorting one armed robber. Only God knows who the man is. They were blowing horn for me, and the part of the road I was is very, very tiny. There is no place to negotiate. And I won't jump inside gutter because some idiot is behind me. I just ignored them. Drive on my cool till I left that place. The next thing I see, one of them, the first car there, just block me and he bring out his belt and start whipping me on steady. But I know the animal, they don't have sense. We hold that man, me and my children. We hold that man. The idiot they were carrying was just looking at them. 6 small children holding mopo. Hold this mopo well. God, you know what he saw that day. You are idiot. Shoot, and so let's end all this nonsense. I heard him there almost 1 hour, nobody passed. That time is when you know you are a gentleman. You don't know if you don't respond to Nigeria, you are not a gentleman. I hold him mopo with the gun. My children holding her, come out and cap. All of us hold him. The next thing you see where they say I don't hold him for a bad place. Then they now begin to say, gentleman is okay. Gentleman is okay. So let me tell you, don't let anybody deceive you. As far as all these Fulani are terrorizing us, we are looking at them. They won't respect us. We will make them show respect. Very soon, we will chase them out of their police station. We will chase them out of their barrack. That is when they will begin to call us gentlemen. You'll be surprised. They will now assign people. They now say, yes, gentlemen, George Onyibe, gentlemen. Of course, we are gentlemen. We will make them show respect. So because of harassment, because of intimidation, they reprogram us to live in self-denial. At the end of the day, the society itself, the failure of the society itself makes impact on us. The society is a total failure. You cannot get justice anywhere. And then if you can't beat them, you join them. As a result of this undue influence, all of us live in denial. Because of this undue influence, Nigerians live in absolute self-denial. In every situation, in every way imaginable, they live in complete self-denial. When they are hungry or in difficult situation, they will say to you, it's where, it's where. I was in a keke yesterday. A woman lost her phone. And they now called the phone. They now tell her to come and collect the phone. And the woman would have said, oh, thank God, these people gave me my phone. He was boasting. Me, I know the God I serve. I don't take anybody home. The God I serve won't let them see. I called the guy and said, you must bring my phone. Oh. I was just looking at the woman. I didn't talk because if I talk, she will have typhoid fever. I look at the woman who is serving a big God. Your phone, you buy 3310. Nokia 3310. They return it. Don't you know some phone is even a cost to collect? It is in every phone then they collect. You cannot see that your phone 3310 is outdated. No be firewood you use to charge the battery. And then you think somebody who is looking for iPhone to steal, you see 3310 that you put on top of zinc to charge the battery. Because no charger can charge it again. They will not take it. And you are very proud. Oh, I know the God I serve. And you are on Okada. Shut up. You think Abraham was ordinary man? All of you poor people serving Jesus Christ, go and look at the servant of Jesus Christ in the Bible. You think they are poor people? You don't have sense. By now, you are supposed to be telling, you are the God of wealth. I want to command my own private jet. Yeah, you are there living in one room and telling me about your dirty faith. You don't have sense. You don't have sense. You may not have everything, but at least you will have more than enough. Not begging me money to give offering in the church. And tomorrow you say, I know the God I serve. I know my own weight. I don't blame you. This is not well. You keep saying, it is well, it is well, it is well. Do you know I cannot say much without saying it is well? When people call me, they say, how are you? I say it is well. But it is not well now because I'm inside the well. How can it be well inside the well? You live in denial in Nigeria here. That is what the situation, that is what we have been compelled to do. Honestly. When the government of the day is destroying the life of the people in every way imaginable, they will say God is the judge of all. If you come out now, you say the man in Aso Rock is an imposter. All the ministers and all these people, they are all idiots. Your neighbor will tell you, it is God that put them there. Don't judge them. God will judge them. Thunder will fire you. It's in the Bible. Most of you don't know. That your governors, your armed robber governors, your armed robber politician, that is God that put them there. Can somebody come and tell me, although Mbaka may be right, because when Mbaka read that chapter, he can tell you that God sent late Buhari. God now look all the whole people, he now carry terrorists to be ruling Nigeria. But the part of that version that say that the heart of a king is in the hand of God, he will let it wherever he will. You don't pray that one, so God will start willing the heart of all the idiots who have ruled Nigeria to begin to serve Jesus. Because the last time I checked, only good luck Iberi Jonathan is loyal to Jesus. The rest idiots are loyal to Allah. And so when you as a Christian is coming to tell me now that God is the one who put him there, we should obey them so that God will now reward them when it's time. You are very idiot. These are Roman Bible. The one Romans just took inside to make proper slave out of all of you. Idiot. Go and ask Christians association all over the world. Go and ask them, how can somebody like Zundavan translate Bible for you? That is the beginning of the failure of Christianity. 90% of Christian literature you read are written by scholars, and most of which are Muslim. And you want to go, you are doing Holy Ghost. You see why you are suffering. You are living in denial. Honestly, in IPOB, we do not live in denial. But we kill their fellow who steal a cup of garri just to survive. Yesterday, somebody was caught stealing rice, and the person was killed. I listened to Nigerian analyze about it, and I wept. I knew somebody have to help Nigeria, and I'm happy that is why we are here. They say, yes, this man stole a cup of rice. How do you people see it? And then there is another case that came up in Nigerian news yesterday. A boy, there may be about 3 of them. Their father and their mother died. And so they hand them over to somebody who is taking care of them. But it looks like they are being maltreated. So they went to the stream. One of them took rope when he was going to the stream. And he want to hang himself. And his younger ones was asking him, brother, why you they do this thing? Stop it now. Why you they do this thing? And the brother says, since mommy and daddy know day, this world don't spoil. We don't enjoy anything again, that he want to die. They thought it's a joke. The boy killed himself. For a small boy to hang himself, an idiot are still saying about Nigeria. And all these idiots, their children in diaspora, listening now and doing big boy and big girl. Thunder will fire all of you. I'm telling you yesterday. And then when they open the line, what people are saying, they are not mourning that a small boy understand my mommy and daddy since they died. Life have changed. I can't live again. Let me die. And the boy killed himself. The boy killed himself. It does not touch you people. Nigerians don't have plan to take care of anybody, not even the mad people. And some of you come out and defend Nigeria, God will punish all of you. And I listen to them. All of them, many people, majority of the people is saying for killing somebody who steal a cup of rice is a welcome development. You cannot tolerate all those nonsense. How can he thief 3 cups of rice? He should be killed. It's good for him. But do you know the Bible actually allow you to steal when you are hungry? But you go only to Yoruba church where they teach you tithe and offering, first fruit and second fruit. God will punish all of you. The Bible says if you are hungry and you steal to eat, you should not be despised. But if you are caught in the process, they should make you pay for it. Is it 7 times or 10 times? But the Bible actually said you should go and steal and feed when you are hungry. In fact, when Jesus and his disciples were walking on a Sabbath day, the Bible said they were hungry and they came through a man's farm. The disciples began to pluck the corn to eat. And one of them went to Jesus and said, this thing your disciples are doing is unlawful. How can they be plugging somebody's cup? And Jesus referred them to David. But do you know these are what our ancestors do? So if you steal because you are hungry, it's not a sin. If they kill you, don't worry, you will go to heaven. It's not a sin. But don't steal it and go and sell to make money. It becomes a sin. And then those people who say they are Christian now, telling you it's a welcome development, when you are supposed to look at the condition of that man. Do you know how many children he have? You people kill him. But the area that is making me angry now is that when you see Tinubu armed robber, you'll be shouting, hey, Oloye, Abagba, Omo Ikolele, yo. You are idiots. Buhari, with every looting, is a corruption factor. You are hopeless. If you carry this anger to all these politicians, by now, only God will know where they will be. Because when we start chasing them from Nigeria here, no country will welcome them. They are still welcoming them because we are not start chasing them. But why those of you who are Nigerian from Yoruba, Nigerian from Hausa, Nigerian from Biafra land, you are tolerating them. They will keep welcoming them. That is why we want to be flogging them anywhere we catch them in diaspora. Until you wake up and understand that they need to be chased out of office. When I don't get sense, oh my gosh. I can tell you that they know that Nigeria is not going to work. Everybody know that Nigeria is not going to work. But here they still telling you it's a young democracy. Before they get old to America, they will get it right. All we need to do is keep on trying. It's going to be fine. But you are very hopeless. Do you think 50 years after independence, America was anything like Nigeria? Do you think even 10 years after independence, America suffered this crisis? I can tell you with the way Nigeria is, even 1 million years later, we will only go backward. Nigeria is not programmed to go forward, because the day you go forward, you will be strong enough to challenge the people who have reconditioned our life. And this is one thing they will never accept. Stop living in denial thinking Nigeria will get better. It can only get worse. Oduduwa nation will get better. Biafra nation will get better. Middle Belt nation will get better. Hausa nation will get better. In the absence of Fulani, in the absence of British government, stop living in denial. They just believe that the government have the right to treat them anyhow. And so they live in denial. The people of Nigeria believe that government have the right to do anything. When I look at it, you say, no, the government has spoken. Who the idiot is the government? You tell me the terrorists have spoken, so I can be able to prepare to protect myself. You are living in denial. They only tell you the law that makes you obedient slave. But they don't tell you the law that enable you to resist them. Have you ever heard that civil disobedience is your right? What I'm doing now, do you know it's my right? Do you know what is civil disobedience? My father told me that when the leaders are dishonorable, we are removed from oath to obey them. It doesn't matter the oath. When I join IPOB and I have to go to Abenopabi or Dugupabi, any name you want to call it, I knew I'm not owing anybody. I am taking oath to serve Biafra land. And when the people who are leading me become dishonorable, forget about the Satan I took oath from. I am divinely removed under oath. That is why our hands are always clean. I knew this truth. You can't say I go to Abenopabi, then you begin to do what you. Abenopabi will kill you. He will kill you before he kill me. When the leaders are dishonorable, the people are removed from under oath to obey them. Forget about you, governor. You went to Abuja or Kaduna or Kano to take oath. When those idiots are dishonorable, they are removed from under oath. I tell you, if you are a Nigerian army, you shoot all those idiots who have turned you to a killing machine. You will go to heaven. That is what the Bible says. They are dishonorable people. And anybody who kills them is free. So when we tell you, kill all of them because they are evil, they are killing people. The Boko Haram killing you now, they are giving them an award. All of them will become Brigadier General. You will die as a corporal, Kurufu, or Writer 2. You don't have sense. They are dishonorable and you have been removed under oath. Nigerians don't have sense. You are living in denial. But IPOB, one thing we don't do is that we don't live in self-denial. We know that Nigeria is not going to work, and so we tell you to divide Nigeria. We don't bend west. Our language has not changed. Whether we say referendum, whatever we say, we simply know that Nigeria cannot work. So what do we say? Divide Nigeria. Till tomorrow morning, divide Nigeria. But what do they say? Oh, it's in territorial integrity. It can never be divided. Muhammad Allah created Nigeria. God will punish all of you. We don't miss west. Here in IPOB, we know the politicians in Nigeria are corrupt, so we lose faith in them. We do not actually have encounter or issue with any governor or any politician. And so when I'm talking about El Rufai as an idiot, Kwankwasu and the rest of the animal, including Nangwood, all of them, we don't really have anything with them. But the truth is that we know they are fantastically corrupt, as like David Cameron said, and so we lose hope in them. Look at how much Orji Uzokalu only stole in how many years. And somebody will tell me he will come and help me fight Nigeria. He save heaven for looters, and then you must be hallucinating. And so we lose faith in them. We don't romance anybody here. You do good, you see good. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. Here in IPOB, we know that the majority of the security agency are terrorists with license. So we expose them. They answer Army, Navy, Artillery, Air Force, Civil Defense, Immigration, Custom. Any idiot name they answer. We know majority of them are Fulani and they are registered terrorists with license. And we tell all these genuine one, carry your spare gun. When you notice these terrorists licensed by the Nigerian terrorist state, you delete them because that is what they do. Or else they will kill you. Look at all of you they are killing. The people killing you people, your colleague now, they are going to reward them. You will answer them, sir. And those of you who have tortured them, they mark your face. And then one day you go to the office, the Oga will call you. And I say, Ahua, you now do Ahua. He look at you, hey, now this guy nearly killed me that day, then catch me. Oh. Now you are still Ikurufu, and he's a major general like Buhari. You go cheat something. You go cheat something. Hey, I made 2 kids and young. No, be romancing one Nigeria. Of course, here in IPOB, we know British government is behind all the evil going on in Nigeria. So we do not shy away from it. We say the way it is. When you look at the state of Nigeria, we know it's not Fulani, we know it's not Yoruba, we know it's no idiot, it's British government. And so when we tell you about what British government is doing, we don't shy away from it. When British government want to be eating the loot from Africa alone, sharing it with only France, I don't think Germans still have share. South Africa, is German still collecting some percentage? What of Portuguese? But I know the champion of terrorist titles now is French and English, Francophone and Anglophone criminals. We don't shy away from it. Now they have become too greedy. Britain now have pulled out of UK. That is too much money, but you are not seeing it. Very soon now, French will pull out of French Union. So this terrorist family can hold all the loot, the bounty, spoil of war to themselves. We don't shy away from this truth. Slaves of the British, save yourself. When the prison called Nigeria was built, stop pretending. You are a slave in the prison called Nigeria. We must all stand up and destroy it. That is why we are here. We are here to stop Nigeria from destroying us. If you do not stop Nigeria, believe me, Nigeria has taken the best of us. Nigeria is going to take more. Arise and stop living in denial. Arise, Nigerians, and save yourself from this criminal. Because if you do not save yourself, nobody will. I'll be back in a minute.
Another Savior.
Holy, 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 Adimebujuku. Another Savior.
Another Savior.
Holy, 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 Adimebujuku.
Special dedication to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and IPOB families all over the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafran War, in the thickness of the Biafra genocide. Hey, one man revived the vanishing hope to life. Let the great Biafran army to fight, and they were singing out, holy, 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 Olumewojuku is another Savior. They were singing out, holy, 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 Olumewojuku is another Savior. Holy, 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 Olumewojuku is another Savior. Many years after the genocide, whoa, yet another great leader has risen up now. Oh, and is leading the Biafrans to victory. Inyomadika yapika kwa namno wow. Hey, anomekele mazuche mefo. It's an honor to have you on board. When I'm singing along, holy, 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 Nandekano is another Savior. Just sing along, holy, 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 Nandekano is another Savior. When I sing along, holy, 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 Nandekano is another Savior. Getting me faster now. Holy, 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 Nandekano is another Savior. Holy, 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 Nandekano is another Savior. Holy, 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 Nandekano is another Savior.
Of course, Mazen Nandekano is another savior. Make no mistake about that. You are a Biafran anywhere you are all over the world. Understand, here in IPOB, we do not live in self-denial. We don't pretend. We tell you the way it is, irrespective of whose fault is God. If you do not like it, repent. You see how we are praising Bishop Kuka. I'm not saying he may not be a criminal because he's still in Nigeria, but at least he said the truth. Let's give it to him. That is why when Yoruba take the right action, our leaders say, leave them for now. Maybe they are waking because we are here to cure your disease. It looks like the medicine is working for them. The drugs the doctor prescribed is working. We have to keep all of them quiet. But we don't pretend about our situation. We tell you the truth. You are a Biafran anywhere in the world. Don't let anybody deceive you. Time for divide and rule is over. It's over. You are from Edo State, Biafra land. You are from Delta State. You are from Bayelsa State. You are from River State, Cross River State. You are from Ebonyi State, Enugu State. You are from part of Kogi State. You are from part of Biafran Benue State. You are from Anambra. You are from Imo State. You are from Abia State. You are from Delta State. And you are still speaking like you go to one Nigeria. May the Lord be with you. Look for IPOB family and join. Your mother title rapper. Look for IPOB family and join. If you are finding it difficult, send your phone number, your name and location to our WhatsApp line. We are not here to kill anybody. We are not here to fight anybody. But if we have to kill them too, we be alive, then so be it. Because they see us as a rabbit, their trap have catch. They will kill all of us. Save the honor of your father name. Save your people. Save the next generation of Biafra. Save our life. You can do it. But you fail to do it. All of you will pay dearly. I don't understand though. You have no choice. The ignorant of the law is no excuse. Of course, we are not threatening you. We are making you a promise. All road will lead to Afari-Beku, Umuahia, where we will lay the king and the queen to rest. But Okun will suffer dearly if they kill anybody. All the people you are arresting, whether the IPOB member or not, we are taking record of all of them. We are following you up. Kill any of them, set any of them up. Your number will not be complete. We don't threaten people. Of course, you know where we normally meet. Nigeria know where we normally meet. Go and ask the people in Ebonyi. They know where we normally meet. The secret of the night is best known to the owl. Mad people. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642 is our WhatsApp line. Our direct line is 08122152971. 08122152971 is our direct line. And the special number for the female is 08128858614. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, can you hear me? But of course, that is through Epileptic Network, but we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Good morning, Onyibe. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
God bless you, Onyibe. You to the point this morning. I want to praise God with you our Father Chukwukabiama, the Almighty Chukwukabiama, the God of our ancestors. He has been speaking a lot this night because of the event we have at hand. I know that the enemy will try so many things, but all they were trying was like trying to say, oh, they want to give us a type of impression that we should not do it. We should not bury our father. Giving some excuses. They will kill you. They will do no, but I know that nothing is going to happen because the Lord, the God we serve, is still the head. We are the head of what the Lord God, this earth, God has created. He created us and made us the head. So no man can stop us. So I'm going to praise our Father Chukwukabiama and commit all Biafrans all over the world into his own hand. That this is a day you have made. You created all things. All things are made by thee. And you give us dominion over them all. You give us dominion, even Satan, the fairy serpent. All these occultic men and women, witches and wizards, principalities and powers. You give us dominion over them all. You say we shall declare a thing and it shall be established. And one of us will chase 1,000 demons, and two will chase 10,000 demons. Biafrans are more than one, and two that are coming to Afro-Ebeko. Therefore, every principalities and powers standing in the way, Obori Kingdom, Ekaka Kingdom, Olumba, free messers, persecutioners, international demons, local demons, environmental demons, merciful Father, household enemy, monitoring us, say it you shall not hold. I take authority over them all and I bind them in the name of Chukwukabiama, the God of my fathers. Ancient of the day, I give you what you are planning to, because you have delivered the hand of the wicked. From that evil contraction, God is who Nigeria could they brought to Africa. God is not God. Today that is strengthened them. As we the land of freedom, the land of filled with milk and honey, that take authority, that they take over, reign among the Biafrans, among our brothers and sisters that are scattered all over the world. We are waiting for the homecoming because Biafra must be restored. This is your war in your own terms and not in the time of any man, neither of any woman, because you are still in the throne. You reign forever and ever, and you have spoken and said, thou shalt not worship that fairy serpent called the devil, that's the God of Europeans. Therefore, we take and bind those demons of hell. And even those who don't believe in him, that the demon, we bind them, we subdue them. In the mighty name of Chukwukabiama, we pray. I give you praise, having answered all my prayers and the prayers of our leaders all over the world, including our leader, Martin Nandekano, who is the Lord using, and usually among all the officers of Biafrans all over the world to restore his kingdom. Daddy, touch them, lead our men and women to Africa, that when it is all over, your name will be glorified. In the mighty name of Chukwukabiama, I pray. Thank you, Father, having answered me. God bless you, my Onyibe, and God bless Biafrans, and God bless all the friends of Biafra all over the world for believing in the Father, the God of our fathers, Chukwukabiama. That is the only God that will set us free. No other name. No other name. Other names are liars. God bless you, and thank you for hearing from me this morning from Denmark. God bless you. I am Pastor Frederick Moya. Call it.
Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. Caller on the line.
Good morning, my Lord.
Monitoring Spirit. Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, dear friends all over the world. Bless every one of you. Bless our leader and protect him wherever he is. And guide him rightly to destroy Nigeria completely. This zoo country called Nigeria completely. This is a time to destroy the zoo. I want to thank you for the wisdom that Chukwukabiama have given unto you. Despite everything that comes to this radio, some that will not be talking things that make sense, you correct everyone. May Chukwukabiama bless you. My name is Gimek. I'm calling from Enugu province of Biafra land. I want to say I was so angry yesterday that I cried. I was crying yesterday. If I have ever gotten to call you yesterday in your broadcast, all you would have heard me is crying. I was so angry how our people have been duped by this evil Fulani Fulani Janjaweed. I don't know what they gave to our people. That is the one I can't even tell. What did they give to us? What did they give to us is what I don't know. The kind of, is it because all this while we are talking to the people to stop eating Fulani food, stop eating their chicken and whatever, stop eating their goat, stop eating their cow. People are still eating it. If you see what happened yesterday, I was so angry. There's one old man who told me, my girl, just keep quiet. We have heard you. One day their eyes will open. I heard the old man. I stopped crying. I left the house. You see, I don't know, but I know that one day those that have blood of Biafra will rise up and join IPOB and know what to do and know how to control themselves and stop fighting for Fulani people that do not even love you for 1 inch. 1 inch. Everything I have told them, we must go to Faruku and bury our parents. And I will always say, no Biafra, no IPOB, no Biafran blood will be splattered on the floor again. We will use our enemies and sacrifice for Biafra to come. We will use Fulani Janjaweed army. We will use our own people that answer Chibos or Chigozie, whatever they put in their name, and they are sabotaging us. We will use their blood and sacrifice in the altar of Biafra for Biafra to come. We will not use our blood again. This one is paining us. I will keep saying it. And it will happen like that. Our leader has said it, and it will happen like that. The prophet of our time, our leader, our savior, my Lord, Martin, they cannot have said it. If they give one shot of gun in that place, all of them will pay for it. So we will not pay with our blood again. And Chukokadema promised us we will not pay with our blood again. Nobody will die for this zoo again. We will sacrifice zoo. We will sacrifice Nigeria and everything in it for our own success. We will sacrifice everything. Sacrifice every living thing. If they don't want to live, we will sacrifice them in the altar and Biafra will come. We will not go back. We will continue. We will come to Africa and bury our parents and come back safely. Everything will be safe there. Nobody will share their blood again for this Janjaweed. They will share their own blood for us. We will share their own blood. For what? Every time they will be cleaners, they will be cleaners, they will be cleaners. Even those that they adopted yesterday, even the ones that are planning to go and burn the houses of our people again, they will never succeed. If we see those men, they will release them immediately because they have known that it has been said in Radio Biafra. They are listening to Radio. They will release all of them. They will release all of them this morning. Before this morning, you will hear that they have come back. All these people, we will not share our blood again. All your blood, you will be shed. All our comrades that you went to Imo State and adopted, I tell you, none of their blood, all your blood will be spilled on the floor. That is what they kept that to hope most of them for be doing for them. So that we will be showing them the road to come and beat our people. May Ekekere bless him, my Lord. May Chukwu bless him. Nothing will happen to us. We must continue and get Biafra done. And for what? Why should they continue to kill us and destroy our life because of we are Biafrans? We will no longer tolerate that. We will destroy their own life and let our own live. May Chukwu bless you and keep protecting all of you and keep guiding us. We must continue. Thank you, man.
You can imagine how the reason. Somebody will come out, we are giving you order in this barrier. We don't want to see the Jewish community. Who are these idiots? when Buhari died, he said in this area, they don't want to see Allah community, Islamic community, thunder will fire all of you. I will keep telling you, thunder will fire you until Amadio rise up and take its rightful place. I don't understand. When that idiot Okun was making use of what was he thinking? Oh, he's threatening us. We don't want any Jewish community in Biafra land to come to the burial. We don't want IPOB. Who the head are you? Who the idiot are you? You think we are here to pretend? If we are keeping quiet, it's because because of the issue of Biafra, of course, the world is on trial. We are watching everybody. This rain will beat all of us together. That is our target. Oh no, okay. Are you still there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, I am here. Mazi Onyibe, good morning from here.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, my brother. I greet Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I salute you. I remain Rabbi Charles. You know, I woke up this morning with something in my mind, and that is what I'm here to say. I am not the kind of person that when I say something, I don't do it. That is why the Spirit of God, Spirit of Chukwukabiama, connected me to the movement. And when I heard the voice of our leader, I said, like I said yesterday, I said I recognize his voice, but I can't tell. When I began to search, it happened that this voice is recognized, has been echoed in eternity from where life began. So when John the Baptist saw Yeshua HaMashiach, he recognized him. They never met physically before, but from eternity they knew each other. You see. So when I said that last night, I never spoke to anybody again till this very morning. And I heard what the previous caller said. Let me say this. There was a time the issue erupted in my, I don't want to share this, but I have to. I don't have choice anymore. I told this issue erupted in my family. I told the person that was doing wrong, bullying each other, I said, within 3 days, if you continue with this, you will have visitors. And he said, oh yeah, you are in Europe. There's nothing you can do, this and that. On the 3rd day, they almost take him out. But fortunately, or fortunately for him, or unfortunately, they 3 men appeared from nowhere and his mouth was brushed. Actually, they shot at his head, but he moved his head backward to his car and the bullet went to his mouth. I want to say this to oil company staffs in the contraction called Nigeria. If you are there working for Shell, working for BP, and you are from that eastern region, or you are from the zoo, I'm saying to you today, the 13th of February 2020, back off, get your things, and get out of that place. If there is any shot, the Biafran person is dead, shot by military, I can guarantee you, every Shell worker, anywhere you are, you will be hunted down. I didn't want to say this thing earlier before this time because you will run. I decided to keep quiet till this very particular time when you have no choice anymore. We know what is going on. We know the game. If you're a Shell staff
of terrorism, the way Shell is managed to hide, we know there is no place you find oil without a community clash.
That's
Go
correct.
And look
That's
at the
correct.
people who sponsor the community clash. Shell and other oil company. We know all
my
of them.
brother, I am
don't tell them to run, because if you tell them to run, me, I don't like sharp fighting. I want a fight that we will fight and fight. It's going to be a long fight. You understand what I mean? This fight has to be very long. Let's not do it sharp. I mean, I don't like sharp fight. We will be fighting it. In the morning, we will start. In the evening, we will start. So the peacekeeping force go say they no come again. Are they not running from Somalia and other places? When they come settle matter, they go say they no come again. I don't like we just start we end. No. If we can stay as slave in Nigeria 100 years more, then let's give them the problem that they will solve for 100 years. And that 100
The
years,
reason,
all the profit they will make to steal oil in our land, they will use it to maintain facility.
They can't succeed. They can't succeed. The reason why we are here, I said it some time ago, and our leader said it again. The reason why we in diaspora are here is because of just one single purpose. Unconsciously, some of us didn't know. We didn't know. The reason why we are here, there are Biafrans all over the world, we are scattered abroad, is to support those that are at home and support the struggle. That is all. Ever since I came out to support the struggle, things has never been the same. I'm not saying that I wasn't doing well before, but when I came out to support the struggle, things changed completely. I am saying this to all the oil companies sponsoring military, the zoo military, recruiting Boko Harams. We know your activities. We know everything you are doing. Or as you continue, let me say this, if there is any confrontation or friction or any kind of gunshot and someone loses his life in Afaru Ibeku tomorrow, I can guarantee you, all you oil staff, I'm not a racist, I'm not ethnocentric, I'm not a tribalist, I'm just somebody that like justice. Every one of you, all you staff, whether you come from the Netherlands or you come from Britain, I can guarantee you, you will be hunted down. This thing our leader said, he's just trying to be kind. And I see something on the Facebook, they're saying our leader came to apologize. You see what our leader said? That very soon, when we start something and you are not prepared, they will just issue out something and throw it from the helicopter that our leader has backed off from this, that is on the run. And many people will believe it. If you see such thing on Facebook, don't look at it, because it's doctored. They just doctored it and presented it. It will look like our leader, and even they showed a kind of a discussion, like where somebody was a transcript of the discussion they had and everything they brought it. You can see how desperate these evil people are. The reason why they are doing this is because oil is flowing, and no, you can kill so many people in Biafran land. No one is talking about it. If they shoot 42 people in New Zealand, it will become headlines. CNN will be talking about it. Fox News and Al Jazeera and CNBC, whatever, British BBC will be talking about it. But they are killing people on daily basis in Biafran land, and these people are not talking about it, and they are not telling the world what is going on. They are sponsoring them. France is sponsoring all this Boko Haram military. They are recruiting them from the Sahel and sending them to the east. And just for the oil to be flowing, you can see how desperate these evil people are. So what I am saying today, 13th of February 2020, if ever any gunshot, anything to any Biafran, every of their installation plants, wherever they are located, with the inland Biafra or on the seashore, everything will be destroyed. I am saying this to them to warn them to back off. Biafra must be restored. They don't have any choice. Shell has been there for many years. BP, for 100 years, they have been taking the resources of the land. And now they can't come themselves. They cannot wear their military uniform from Europe and come to Africa to go and kill people. But they can use morons, the Fulanis, to come and do it. And Fulani, let me tell you, if the word of God that I believe says this, hand join hand together, the wicked will never go unpunished. You will reap everything that you sowed. From Abba Kyari, all of you, even Atiku, let me tell you, you are not an angel. All of you came to confuse people during election, and some idiot followed you. When they put someone else there, you never contested it, you kept quiet. All of you, we are not, listen, Uzodimma from Imo State, let me tell you this, you can't get there. To you, it seems you have gotten inside, and you are now going to our mama to pick people with your intelligence. I tell you the truth. What happened to Samuel Doe will happen to you. Okorosha, the same thing. All of you. Nyamodo, you are seeing the sound of the music. Ohanes Ndibo, you are seeing the sound of the music. Our leader cannot come. We have to tell you, issue that threat to you. We are saying it. IPOB all over the world are saying it. If anything happened to any Biafran in that funeral, all of you, there will be a change of the game. The way we fight this thing now, we are coming to you people like angels and telling you we want referendum. We want to go, and you are talking from both sides of your mouth. At this time around, we will take it. Freedom is not given, it's taken, and we will take our freedom and go. You are animals. Animals you are. You remain animals. You can't reason. Mazi Onyibe, well, thank you very much, sir. Shalom from here.
Shalom, my brother. We must continue. Every road, all road lead to Umuahia Afadi Beku. I told you people yesterday, I need Ofako. I am here to receive it. All of you come there. If you see anybody asking you, hey, where is this principal officer? It's my brother, it's my father. Slap that person. Maybe the person should be the first to die. Idiot. Don't ask of me. Don't ask of anybody. If you know that you know and you know how to know and you know, just leave it that way. We are there to bury our father and our mother, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Can you hear me call on the line?
And mother will pay them the last respect, and they deserve it. No matter what the zoo military are doing on the way, we must be there tomorrow, and we will pay the last respect to our father. Thank you, and may God bless Biafra.
Thank you. All must hail Biafra. Our people must understand. It is as simple as ABCD. We do not live in self-denial. We have been doing this thing. We have been doing this thing. Oh, it's going to be good. Oh, it's going to be good. And every day they give birth to more lunatic upon lunatic upon lunatic. Kerone. Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Good morning. So much noise from your side.
Yeah, I'm on road.
Go ahead.
Please, I really want to say something. These people are really taking us for granted. They killed us in 2007 and they 17, and they want to come and kill us today, saying that we are not going to bury our parents. That a whole ethnicity cannot go and bury their parents. Is that what they are saying? So they want to come and kill us tomorrow. I say let's come and fire all of them. They took Abia and punish all. Whether they like or not, we are there to wait for them. God punish them. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Let's continue. So those who are issuing threats, we see IPOB in the barrier, we see Unwenguchi, ndị na-enwuchi kuwere iro unu egbu ihe ọnụ ọsọ akwale ndị na-enwuchi we are catching you Jewish community, we will kill all the Jewish community. Who the heck are these people? Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Hello, Mazi Onyibe. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Good afternoon from here. My name is Armstrong Omeje, calling from New South Wales, Australia. I'm from Idu, which is the present-day Edo State. My hometown is in Ekboma, Uhiele, in Ekboma. Mazi Onyibe, I just want to say thank you again. And I don't know anywhere in the world where it is illegal to bury the dead. I have never heard about that in any nation, that if a family wants to bury the dead, they are dead, the government would threaten the people who
but we are
going to attend.
Now. They want to remind us that we are conquered people. That is
so it's really, it's amazing that they can come up with rules overnight and create so-called constitutions that are really, it's really weird. I do not understand. I'm very confident that that burial will go fine and nothing will happen because they know the strength of IPOB. They know the strength of Biafra. They will deny it. You know, they would deny it, but they know the strength and no one can actually stop this. So I do not understand why they're making empty threats. Like, the world is going, the world knows what is happening at the moment. So I don't understand. It's a very annoying and shameful thing. I mean, these guys have done too much. They have done too much already. Like, it's even by the grace of God. They are even lucky that Biafrans hasn't retaliated. They are really lucky. Honestly, they are, because our people
leader is just a principled man who believes that there are still good men and women out there who will intervene, and we can't go against this. You understand?
That's very true.
If he's
that is very true.
And somebody who does not understand the need to respect other people's rights. By now,
Yes,
we will redesign
absolutely.
Nigeria for them. Ordinary small
Absolutely.
Boy Scout called Boko Haram is giving them a sleepless night.
Giving them
they are
trouble. They
coming
can't
to us.
handle them.
Trouble, they sleep in Yanga, they wake up.
The Nigerian government have killed innocent people more than they have killed Boko Haram. Boko Haram is killing people. They don't even fight
Now,
Boko Haram. They're
I am
scared.
pitying for those in the army. Yoruba in the army. Igbo in the army. Ijo in the army. Hausa minority in the army. I'm pitying for them now. They send them to harass their boys, Boko Haram. Now they are recruiting Boko Haram and making them general in Nigeria army. Of course, their dead body will be coming, although they don't bring their dead body home. They will be buried inside shallow grave. I am telling them now to look for their own private peaceful to shoot all those their organa. They won't understand. They are now Fari Beku now looking for IPOB. Of course, brothers, give them rice. Go ahead, Jare.
So Boko Haram is chilling. They are chilling in Sambisa forest, cruising, doing everything they want to do. Government doesn't,
the man
government don't
leading
care.
the fight against Boko Haram. He's from Borno. His village is where you have the Boko Haram. An idiot are telling me he's fighting Boko Haram. Brutal village is where Boko Haram headquarters is.
I don't know. I really understand, to be honest. They're giving these guys millions of dollars to postpone killing for about 2 years. Where is that done before? Never seen. Huh? This your topic today. We do not live in denial in IPOB. That's very true. We are straightforward, straight to the point. Like, if you have not joined IPOB, please go and join. IPOB is not a club. It's not a club where people come there to chill. If you're saying you're a Biafra, you're a Biafran, and you have not really identified, okay, let me put it this way. Basically, you could be saying you're a Biafra, but you have not really identified yourself as a Biafran. That is what it is if you have not joined IPOB. IPOB indicates that you are a Biafran. Not be by mouth, or I'll be Biafran, I'll be Biafra. I'll be Biafran. If Biafran come today, we go join. No. Please,
that brings my mind to something. So I was listening to some men discussing in Lagos some days ago. And they were saying, we are Biafra, we Biafra come, we use our money to buy our way.
Oh dear.
I looked at the people, they don't
Never.
know me. I see if this Biafra that is coming is the one, somebody can use money and buy his way. And then
we don't even want it.
Remain in Nigeria. And so those people who are playing politics in IPOB, you don't know what is happening. A lot of people are misbehaving. And when you do, they are behaving Nigeria mentality. I'm just watching all of them.
It's crazy.
They will come down one after
the other. It's crazy.
Some people think that is why they are not coming. They say, I have money, I will buy them off. You think we are for sale? Do you think we are for sale? Most of us are very poor, we must tell you. Very, very poor. But we are not complaining. But at the same time, we are very rich. You see, the pastor may not be rich, but the pastor is richer than the whole of the church. If I pastor a church, in fact, in my last ministry, more than 90% of my church members are working in Shell, Saipen, Eni. Majority of them works in oil company. And now, this is how it goes. If I want to use their official car, they give to me. I even have ID card to enter Shell. I'm a blood donor for Shell Port Harcourt. I donate blood for them. I don't regret because I help human beings. Port Harcourt, I'm a blood donor there. I donate blood for them. Free of charge, you. And I have access to all these people. And it makes me very rich, but yet I'm very poor. I'm okay. Let everybody be rich. Let people be poor. So people can be rich. But when you are there, you think you have money and you can buy yourself with your money. You understand we don't have value for money. I can only imagine what the Prince of Afari Beku, the homage will be. Do you know how many cows they are sending money across and say buy for that man? If that man don't want all this trouble, our leader, by now he's supposed to be receiving cow upon cow. I tell you, his cow will be more than that of Buhari own. He will have more cow than any idiot Fulani. Do you know how many cow we have sent across there? In fact, we have announced and say, bring the rope and bring money. And so if our leader wanted to be a Fulani herdsman or Igbo herdsman, he will have more cow than any other idiot Fulani who are raping and killing our people because they want to protect cow. You think we are here for money? We know how to make money, but that is not why we are here. Go ahead, and sorry for interrupting you, my brother.
No, that's my brother. It's all right. I really do understand. So I just want to talk to now those people who are still claiming one Nigeria, you know. One Nigeria, in my opinion, it's not actually, I believe it is, it's actually a syndrome. It's a sickness, you know, one Nigerian syndrome. Like they need a cure. And the cure to that one Nigerian syndrome is Biafra. Absolutely, Biafra. I mean, what has Nigeria done for you? You have not benefited anything from that country. You go overseas on holiday, you benefit even more from that overseas country you visited. I mean, you benefit more from that country you spend in maybe a week or two, more than you have benefited from the Nigeria country. Light, you don't have. Food, you don't have. Water, you don't have. House, you don't have. Nigeria has reduced people to minimum level that now people now see the basic necessity to life as luxury. The basic necessity to life are seen as luxury in that country. Food, luxury. Water, luxury. Light, luxury. House, luxury. Car, luxury. Nothing that country is giving you. And yet you guys are supporting one Nigeria. What do you gain? There are more churches in Africa than industries. There are more churches in Nigeria alone than the whole of Europe.
All the church in the world, from Rome to Costa Rica to heaven to earth, all the church gathered there.
Yeah.
Oh, he divide the one in Nigeria into three. One part is bigger than all the whole church in the world. Huh?
Yeah.
Take all the whole church in the world, including Saint Mother of Jesus Christ Mosque. That is the church that is answering mosque now. Join all of them, heaven and earth. You don't know we have Mother of Jesus Christ Mosque now. In the area. Pope will tell us to go and worship there. And then they preach with Allah in the morning and Holy Mary in the evening. Gather all of them. Divide the church in Nigeria into two. One part is bigger than, and some idiot will tell you this year the Lord led us to build 10,000 church. This year the Lord tell us to build church bigger than the whole of Ibadan. An idiot will be clapping. Hey, the Lord is in it. Hey. Building more company to make you stupid more than you have ever been. And today say it's attacking people. They could not worry.
And you know, one funny thing is that some of these men of God, so-called men of God, that have been very quiet when Biafran agitation has been going on. Like even Mazen and the Khan has been preaching, giving prophecies that are really coming to pass. All these men of God were so quiet. All of them were so quiet. And now they are playing business strategy. Now this is what I call it. It's like they're using business strategy. They now see the picture that Biafra is definitely coming, that there is no way you're stopping that. Nobody's stopping that. So now they're beginning to say, I have seen vision. I have seen vision. Nnamdi Kanu is taking Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu is sending. They're now seeing the vision. They didn't see the vision all this while that Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching that the Fulanis are coming. They're going to kill our people because they want to maintain that business. When they think so they can bring it into Biafra.
For their information,
it is
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not see vision. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu only obeyed. God didn't tell him this is how it's going to be, but God tell him it's going to be. So God did Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not come telling her, oh, I see vision. They only say move and he move. Stop and he stop. And everything is divinely arranged. We don't form prophecy here. So you say we are close to God. No, we don't fight for God. God will prove himself. We don't prove God here.
Exactly.
God will prove himself. Go ahead, my brother.
So it's just very important that we start sticking to our own. Let's stop borrowing all this foreign ways of life. Like we have lost so much as a people. Even today, if our people want to get married, they will do traditional wedding, and then after that they do white wedding. Like, what is that? Our ancestors didn't even do those things.
You have not done court wedding. You now do court
wedding.
You've
not done court wedding. You've not done white wedding. What is white wedding? Even Europeans don't even do traditional wedding. They do their own wedding. They don't stick to theirs, and let us stick to ours. What is that? All these cultures we've lost. It's sad that we just think that if you need a job, you have to go to church to go and pray to get a job. You need good structures and good business, good government to provide you infrastructures, to provide jobs. You want to get married, you go to church and get married. And pray to God if you get married. You're hungry, you have no job. You're going to pray in a church.
Church now is in the business of arranging marriage. So if you are looking for husband or wife, please go to church. That is what they are doing
sad.
Now. Idiot people.
It's sad. It's so sad that they've been using the same church to scam our people. I even discovered that a few years ago that even one of the first slave ship that left
the name of the ship is Jesus Christ. The first slave ship that moved slave from Africa. The name of the ship is Jesus Christ. If we're talking, I say, oh, don't attack Christian, don't attack Christian. I don't know who did all this thing. The first ship, European ship that took slave out of Africa, the name of the ship is Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
All these things are no longer secret. Europe gather, they gather around themselves. They say, okay, let's attack people. Europe gather, did a meeting, conspire against indigenous people. They start attacking them. The whole Europe, they gather. Today is their union not breaking apart. They go to India, they attack them. They go to America, they attack them. They come to Africa, they attack them. They have left everybody, solely Africa. Oh, and maybe that is what we kill all of them. This is not that era. They just gather themselves, plan, and say, well, these people, let's attack them. Then you think you are fighting Portuguese. You don't know that France is behind. You think you are fighting France. You don't know that Britain is there. Scotland is there. Holland is there. Other idiots are there. Then they say they are conquerors.
All of them.
And today in EU and other organizations, they are sharing the bounty. I don't have time for them. Oh. They have conquered, they have conquered. They have stolen, they have stolen.
It's sad.
But it has to
our
stop.
people need to wake up. We really need to wake up.
Just the same way Yoruba and Hausa Fulani are robbing us. And they don't want us to talk. All this while since I was born, they still want it to continue. And then we're going to, oh, is Ghana, one Nigeria, oh, we got to do it so we go to heaven. Who the hell want to go to that heaven? That refuse to allow me to live
Nigerian syndrome.
We don't live in denial.
One Nigerian syndrome. One Nigerian syndrome. Like that ship, I mean, the ship Jesus of Lebrook, it's crazy. Built in 1540, and people still don't understand what they're using religion to do to our people. Even this song, one of the songs that they sing in churches, Amazing Grace, how sweet that song was written by a slave owner called John Newton. Written by a slave owner so that the black slave can actually sing those songs.
My brother, don't even scatter my brain because I will lose control.
It's sad, and our people are still dark they are still lost in the dark.
There is even a song. There is even a song they sing in the church today. The song talks about water brought me here and water will carry me home. When they are singing it, put Jesus Christ, they will never tell you about the Igbo landing. These people said water brought them here and water will take them home. They decide to drown themselves. Today is a gospel song. It's a hymn. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you think it's Holy Ghost water. This is the Atlantic Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea. And when we are singing it and thinking we are close to Holy Ghost, they are mocking at us. They got us where they want us. An idiot is going to say, you know, Jesus say, then another lunatic is saying, Allah say, thunder fire all of you. I will not allow anybody to violate my faith. I still remain a Christian. I know why I choose to remain a Christian. But the tradition of my ancestors and their culture, I will hold it above all other.
Yes.
I remain a Christian, like I said. Nobody violate my conscience. I want to be a Berean Christian. I want to be like the Thessalonian Christian, not a Yoruba Christian. Look at all the Christians in Nigeria who have been able to stand up and speak against Nigeria until Bishop Kuka came. Until Bishop Kuka came. Now you see, only one pastor now, man of God, is supposed to be addressed as man of God. Others are idiots, but they won't understand. You don't know where I begin to hate these people for you to come to your church and preach in the morning that Moses is a freedom fighter, and then you tell any IPOB member in your church that you will call police for them. The day you preach Moses as a freedom fighter, thunder will fire your children. Boko Haram will kill them.
That's cowardness. Cowardness. It's a very expensive disease.
His topic is salvation from Egypt too. When he finished preaching salvation from Egypt, he now said, if you know you are in IPOB, I'm advising you, don't bring IPOB thing here, live here. But we are the ark of salvation for the people in Nigeria, including the Yoruba, who was every slave in the prison called Nigeria. We are here as their savior. IPOB is positioned to deliver Africa from the threatened danger of the invaders. My brother, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the time you've given me. My name is Armstrong Omeje. I'm from the land of Idu. I'm from Ekwoma. They call it present-day Edo State. That's not the original name. And please, my people, wake up and join IPOB. IPOB is the only way forward. IPOB or IPOB. That's the only way. Thank you very much,
thank you,
Mazi George Onyibe. God bless everybody, and our king and queen will be buried safely and in peace, and they will rest in power. All hail Biafra. Thank you very much.
All of them must say Biafra. I take one more call and I draw this curtain. Are you there, caller on the line?
Yes. Good morning.
This is female line, but I will just allow you. Next time is the female.
I am a female.
Onyibe,
where we were. Good morning.
Go ahead.
Have they given to you Okazi?
They are not doing me well, Ufako.
Please,
I was 2 o'clock. I don't get Ufako. I won't
so that
collect
they
it.
will charge you well. Okazi.
No, it's Ufako, especially.
Okazi, what is that?
Well done, man.
Hi. You've been doing very, very great in this platform. It irritates me so much. My names are Akoma. Uche, Wisdom Queen. It irritates me so much when our people invite our enemies to be killing us on daily basis, thinking that seat will be their everlasting seat. I don't understand. Paying them 100,000, bringing them in their thousands to kill Biafrans. Who will they root? Who will they live with when we all might have been killed? I don't understand. Uguani. Like yesterday, somebody said that they deployed 10 trailers of Boko Haram that covers their faces to Amibarak or nature here. Is it not just to kill Biafrans? Maybe those ones they imported from the black Arab nation. I don't know where they get all these Boko Haram. They say that they have repented. None of them repented anything.
No, they are repenting to come to Afali Biku. All the whole Boko Haram that are repented, they are coming for burial, and we are waiting for them. All of a sudden, they start repenting in thousands, and they are coming to burial. We are waiting for them. Few hours from now, let us put Biafra to the test. Let us put Nigeria to the test. Get on it.
I received information yesterday that Jubril and Lai Mohammed went to Ethiopia, asking them for soldiers. You help them to fight Boko Haram, very, very urgent. Help them that they don't sleep in Nigeria. They have been suffering in Nigeria because of Boko Haram. Since how many years ago, even before when our leader was broadcasting on 2014, telling this international community that all these weapons you are giving to Buhari will eventually end up in the hands of Boko Haram. They did not hear it. Up to now, they are supporting them.
They didn't listen because the president of America then is a terrorist, Barack Obama. FBI is not going after him. So they didn't listen. FBI is not going after him.
They've been giving him money, supporting them, giving every aid. One night they will exterminate a village. One night they will decimate 17 villages. One night they call it a bandit. They call it a kidnapper. They call it a gunman, unknown gunman. They call it all these things you see. They are all Fulani herdsmen. They are all Boko Haram. They are all Apakiari, Rufai, Obama, David Cameron, so all of them they are in one. All of them are doing this thing. But this international community is open all these protests that has been going around the world. It doesn't mean that they don't hear. If they don't see, do they not hear? All these tweeting, all these Photoshop they have been sending to them. Are they blind? Or oil and gas will not even allow them to do justice for one day, to reason like normal human beings. I don't understand them. I don't really understand these people because of oil and gas. So upon how civilized British government may claim to be, they forgot that the Lord of Karma is at work. They forgot that whatever that goes up will surely come down one day. In short, British people eat their vomit. I wonder. They are so lazy that they can never even survive in life without Biafra land. So you hate somebody, you hate their country, you hate their existence, but you're eating what belongs to them. You are eating what belongs to them. Right from day one, Elizabeth is now 90-something years. She has been feeding with what the resources from Biafra land. Yes, she is not okay. They will make her up. They will rub her powder, paint her mouth, paint her nails. She will be there eating in Buckingham Palace. including that Finnish man, Duke of Edinburgh, they brought from Edinburgh, that is marrying her, that is there to Charles. They are there eating what belongs to us. That she can no longer for one day say, please let us allow these people to go. Queen Elizabeth is happy. Even at her old age, she is there enjoying our words. God will punish these people, and the day shall come when they will all be decimated.
She's enjoying blood money. There is nothing.
Enjoying blood money. They have
she's as low as people selling kidney. Nigerian police and SARS selling kidney and liver. She's as low as them. They are all blood suckers.
Oh God. This is how they plan. If they were able to plan to kill Lady Diana, remove her under tunnel and kill her with her Egyptian friend, what again will they not do? So that she will not carry the Buckingham security to Muslim countries. Today, Britain is a Muslim nation. Idiots that eat their vomit. What is remaining is to lick the annals of Fulanis because of oil and gas that does not belong to them. Mazi.
Thank you very much.
We shall all see Biafra. The glory of Chukwuka. You have been doing great. Remain blessed.
God is faithful. Thank you very much. And this is where we draw the curtain for this morning's segment. Sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call, and my apology to those that cannot receive their call now. Understand at this moment, one matter is what we hold in very high, and that is making sure that the king and the queen is laid to rest properly, honorably. But for those who say that it's not going to happen, well, we say, put us to trial, put us to test, and then we shall see how it ends. But be rest assured, no matter what you do, everybody must hail Biafra in the end. This is fact, and this is the gospel.
Oh, hail Biafra, the land of rising sun. Friend, the land of rising sun. This is our own flag, the sign of unity. This is our nation, the mother of freedom. Welcome to my home. This is my motherland. And now the world will sing. All hair great Biafra, and now the world will sing. Freedom flag you've got it, and Biafrans will sing. The hand of God is with us, and Biafrans will sing. The battle has been won. Celebration, voice of freedom, victory is seen. Celebration, voice of freedom, victory is here. Tribalism, monopolies gone. We are the children of great light. The darkness can never overcome. God has left this great nation, the nation of the rising sun. And now the world will sing. All hail great Biafra. And now the world will sing. Freedom flag, you've got it. Your friends will say, the hand of God is with us. Your friends will say, the battle has been won. Celebration, voice of freedom, victory is here. Celebration. celebration, voice of freedom, victory is here. Oh, hey, Biafrans, the land of rises up. Pieces and no flag, the sign of unity. This is a nation, the mother of freedom. Welcome to my home. This is my motherland. The world will sing, all hail great Biafra. And now the world will sing, freedom flag, you've got it. Biafrans will sing, the hand of God is with us. Biafrans will say, the battle has been won. Celebration, voice of freedom, victory is here. Celebration, voice of freedom,